Hello traders, welcome to the live stream. Am I audible to you? Just let me know. Audio video is clear. Sir, today market doesn't look good. We will see, sir, any good setup we get, we will try. If not, no. Hi sir, good evening. Srinivas sir, welcome to live stream. I think you were not there 2-3 days. Kiran Kumar sir, good evening. Deepak S, thanks for confirming sir. Neelata Madan, hello. So welcome to the live stream. So quickly like the live stream also. It will support the channel. Now as of now, we are looking at the market on a 5 minutes time frame chart, but quickly we will wait for US market sentiment. We will see where liquidity is there in BTC, Ethereum, all of those things we will check. So here you can see in BTC, the liquidation zone at the bottom is somewhere near 90,380, 390 area. Okay, that's where liquidity zone is there. And on top, liquidity is there near 93,860. So market right now is near, okay, this setup I did not take, I took in ETH. So 93,800. So 93,800 is where there is liquidity on top. That is important that we note down. Why they have considered 800 zone? Maybe previously the zone was acting as resistance, so they are trying to hold on to that zone. One interesting thing that we would observe in yesterday's US market is it closed on a slightly positive note, you think, but there was no big movement. If you remember, yesterday in the live I had discussed, right, this can be the resistance zone. Market initially gave a movement, it gave a breakout, but net to net it sustained within the same level because FOMC that meeting was there, the discussion was going on, will there be rate cut or not, that one thing. And Nvidia news and all came after US market closed, so that is one positive thing. So based on that, if you see, US market is showing a bigger gap up. Main reason it's showing bigger gap up is because I told you, right, Nvidia news and all those things and all, market factored in. After market closing on did not factor in yesterday, today when it is opening, people are trying to factor in that information. Okay, so that is why if you see at this point of time, Nasdaq, S&P 500 and all, it's showing a very big gap up. Now based on this, how crypto market will react? Crypto market, if you see 8 o'clock, it is not showing any kind of reaction. Why it is not showing any reaction? Main reason can be that market corrected nicely yesterday, and when Nvidia news, all those things came after market hours, crypto market to a certain extent already reacted because it is open 24/7. Okay, so that during that time, okay, you can see some recovery in the market. After recovery, again market is consolidating. So that is why when US market is opening, you're not seeing very big spikes or things like that in the crypto market currently. But it can come, but there are certain zones which we will mark and keep. In those zones, if we are getting any setup, we will try. Yes, now in USA. Oh, okay. What's the time in US right now? It's been a while. Gray matter. Yes, I remember. Good evening. Hope we have a good mood today. Hopefully, sir. Hopefully, we will see. Certain zones are marked and kept. When US market is positive, it's opened with a gap up, everyone will be a little bit interested in crypto market also to show some positiveness, but it is doing the opposite. Usually it behaves like that only. 9:43 morning. Of course, market opening time, right? For you, no need to wait for long hours if you're in the US. I've considered this area as resistance because continuously pressure has come, and here this is where one pullback came. If market goes below this zone, some people will be interested to take bearish trade, but there will be a bit of confusion as to should we go bearish or not in the current market condition. But here any reversal setup means after some time crypto market and US market can come in sync. That is what I'm thinking to wait for. Anyone who shorted US market and went, they would be in kind of problematic situation. So they have to deal with it. Existing home sales for previous, it was there forecast around 8:30. We will get that news. What is your view about the market? Mention that in the comment section, traders. We'll discuss. ETH. Kind of from top, it's reversing near 618 level. That's kind of okay. Resistance. Market is kind of dull, no momentum at this point of time. Gold, if you see, that also is an indecision range only. If you remember yesterday live stream, I said this is a zone, traders. Gold, as long as it breaks that, shows continuation and all, don't look for bullish trade. See, it respected that zone, continuous correction. Not every time, maybe 3 times out of 5 times, maybe the levels will work. That time, what kind of movement we will capture is up to you. Yes, post live session, please leave some tips and setup in the crypto community. More bearish. I think BTC will hit 83,000. Okay. 90,405. Okay. Might be bullish. Is there any rate cut? Then S&P will rise. So crypto will be bearish, my assumption. Rate cut decision is what, today? Is it? Monetary policy minutes, that's not Fed Cook's speech, that is there. No, as of now, I don't see anything. Only Fed Cook's speech is there. Existing home sales till data 8:30 we will get. Apart from that, nothing interesting as of now. I'm asking for intraday perspective. Which app is this? I'm using TradingView here. My trades and all I take in Delta Exchange, okay? Both the platform I'm using. BTC high, low, it's made a lower high. Nothing is there in a zone where, okay, we can enter at this pullback. Any confirmation like that we haven't got yet. So if I take any bearish trade here, market movement might come, I don't know, but it will be very less conviction setup. No, so I'm talking about them. Please come live every day for update. So answer my question, sir. What is your question? Can I buy long position in 5x leverage in Bitcoin for long-term investment? I've been trading only in crypto market, right? I am not doing any kind of investment Okay. When you trade in crypto, you're not owning BTC, right? I'm not owning when I'm trading BTC. I'm just underlying, I'm not touching, right? I'm just trading the derivatives. So in this case, futures market, that is what I prefer. I don't prefer to do any kind of long-term investment, at least at this point of time, in crypto market. Only for trading I will use. That too I'm doing only because crypto trading is legal. Delta Exchange is FIU registered. So that platform is safe. Our money is safe. So I use that platform for trading. Investment and all is a different thing. Okay, for that different rules and regulations are there. So investment I will not do. So if you ask, you want to take leverage and hold, what suggestion I will give? I don't even invest in crypto. Only trading. Within 24 hours, my trade will be done. That is my only relationship with crypto market at this point of time. Correction. Here also correction. Any levels if I get, then I can plan entry. No levels means around 65 people watching the live stream, only 19 likes. Support the channel. There's something called hype. Please click on that. If you hype the channel, maybe we can get more views. Long term, you should have done it in COVID. See, looking at the rear view mirror, right? Anyone can say anything. But what people would say, hey, if you had invested in gold, you would have made what 40-50% gains. You would have beaten the index in such a short period. People who say that, have they invested or not, you should see. But you guys know me from 2020 only, how much 21, 22, 23 regularly in gold I have been investing. So when time comes, everything will fall into place. But just because, okay, BTC was around 63,000, you could have bought it. It went up to 1 lakh. That and all is like looking at the rear view mirror and judging. At that point of time, did you take the decision or not only matters. Soul entry, sir. Everything is correcting, sir. Everything is correcting. But soul entry and all, little bit, certain zones are marked and kept for myself. Near that zone, some kind of action I expect. So that is when I'm thinking of entering. So until then, if I wait, I think it is better. No movement in S&P. It is just trading within a range. Some people considering this area as resistance, they might sell, but more pressure can come. Correction is happening. The zone is there. Previously, the zone market gave a breakout correction. It acted as a supporting area. Now, if market comes to support, some people will book profit. So before that, will market make an upside move? Will market make an upside move here? See, my calculation and all will be based on stop loss hunting only. So here, whose stop loss is there on top, whose stop loss is there, I will try to analyze. Based on that, let's say big players, they're trying to hunt stop loss in certain level. If we guess that, then for us it will be a good situation. You remember, right, yesterday in live what we did? Market gave a breakout, people would be bullish, let's take bearish. That's the plan we took. After that, extra movement market gave, that is there. Because here again I expected one move, that did not come. We booked the profit, waited for second setup, we did not get. Then simply I was waiting. Slowly only market was correcting. Night I thought about taking the trade, but fine, I just left it. Today morning one decent setup we got. Sandeep, see, please don't donate anything for this channel. That is something, it shows your this one support, but please nothing in terms of monetary I want from you guys, right? Only give me the likes, and then if possible hype the channel. That's all. Okay. Hi sir, is your 60-day trading challenge help us for analyzing chart in crypto trading? That 60-day I've not tried. I've tried price action stop loss hunting. So base concept, if you learn, it will be useful. What's your Fibonacci? Thank you for that. When you consider, did you see a good? Yeah, I did. Sir, what is the hype? There is no hype button. People say there is hype button. Can someone see hype button, something like that? If you're able to see, just share this one with me. Exactly where it is. It is here. One thing is happening. Market moved down, retested. It is holding on to this zone. Okay. Here that is happening in BTC. In ATH, if you see, it's somewhat holding here. So somewhere I feel there is a chance that buyers can enter. Somewhere I feel there is a chance. So this zone is there. Stop loss is here, but stop loss is big. So what we can try is just see if the zone helps. If only if market goes below this zone and sustains, we will look for bearish. Until then, no. I feel like buying, but if pressure comes quickly, it's a problem. So that's what I'm thinking about. In BTC, this area is there, and in ETH, this is the trade which we took in the group. ETH also, it's given a nice pullback and it's kind of holding. Fine, not that much big of a little bit trapping can happen in the market is what I feel. That means trapping means market moving towards the upside. Okay. I don't want to come to any conclusion right now, but simply we will, this is the zone what we saw, and if trapping happens up to this zone, 1300 points, for that risk, if you take around here only, if you take around 330 points, this is there, but this is a 50% chance where risk reward is kind of good. So we'll little bit observe this. If market is giving any, I'll change to 1 minute. When I'm looking at trading view, 1 minute I change. Okay. And this is, I've not taken the trade. I'm just thinking, okay, is there a chance? How much market has corrected? The zone is there, traders. 50% chance. What we will do, we'll mark this zone also in cube, and we will get the stop loss here. I'm doing one calculation. We will see if that works out. We might get a setup. Let market give any spike here. That is when proper risk rewards trading setup I will get. Bullish side is what I'm focusing on. Meanwhile, let me look into Ethereum and Sol also. ETH, little confusion is there. Little confusion is there in ETH. Sol also little bit confusion is there. I'll wait for this. If I get any reversal setup here, I will consider. Okay, let this candle close. It's coming near my entry zone, and this is somewhere I will prefer to take a trade. Only thing is, if candle closing is not proper, that is one. Suddenly if it gives a spike also, it's a problem. Risk is fine, traders. Risk is reasonable. I placed an order here, and what happened? Okay, trade is executed, and for this trade I'm going to take a very small reasonable stop loss. Stop loss is 230 for 500 quantity. That's this one. And my first target, I'm just thinking of keeping 91,000, that range. 300, and for this setup, going to reduce the SL. If this is somewhat kind of a buying zone, right, then no need to give bigger stop loss. That is my logic. So stop loss also we will try to initially plan for this as a target. Now little more risk I will reduce. This trade we have taken, we will see if we get the movement, that will be a good one. This zone market has to break. If this zone market breaks, then next up to this zone and all, easily it will break. If it doesn't break that zone only, is a problem. Here selling pressure came, right? That seller again, you should not put off the pressure. That's the problem. If he puts pressure, I will get into trouble. For me, stop loss, everything is justified in this, right? You might say $140, $150 is the stop loss. That is based on the quantity. If you take less quantity, your stop loss also will be less. Just break the zone. If you break the zone, that would be a best situation. In just 1 or 2 candle, if this zone breaks, it will be very good, traders. Come on. This zone. What do you think? Will market break the zone? Will it take my stop loss? What do you think? I have little bit conviction it will break. My point of view is that BTC will go for a bullish trend from 90,000 to 90,400. Okay. You are saying market might give a breakdown here. After breakdown from here, it will give a reversal. But I feel here buyer is there, no? He took out some people's stop loss. Now, when US market is opening, when it started correcting, liquidity issue came. So again, liquidity little bit is there on top. For that liquidity, if market goes, one decent profit we can make and get out from this market. But it's not breaking that zone. It's not breaking and sustaining. If it breaks this zone, I'm not caring about this and all. This and all, easily it will break. Okay, sustain, come on, after breaking. Now we will reduce our stop loss. So much stop loss is not needed. Again is putting pressure here. But this zone, it's broken. Now I'm more confident. Now I'll bring SL to cost. Who wants to book? You want to book? That's up to you. You can book. This is a good area to book profit. Okay, who wants to book? This is a good area to book, I said. Who wants to book? For me, risk is very small. Reward is very good now. So I'm sitting. That's it. Whoever entered along with me at the right time, you would have made around 400 points. But let's see if there is a chance of making. I want to aim for bigger target up to this zone. But market condition is like that where I'm trying to quickly capitalize a spike to remove weak players. If that spike come, can I capitalize is what I'm thinking. Now, who's trading with me, right? Market is there in such a zone where I told you, if this zone, if market breaks, it will not respect here, and all. You see, it did not respect this. It gave off a breakout. Now here the seller is there. At what zone the seller might enter, that we have to calculate. Now issue will come where? Here. Let's say maybe market is near 618 level reversal. So I'm saying, okay, you are a safe trader, you book off your profit here if you're too much scared. I'm giving you a heads up so that you can book. For me, you see, $41 is only the risk. Already we are in 120. We saw around 150 also. I'm saying for the risk what I'm taking, $41. If I get $250, $260, it's a good risk reward. So I'm waiting. How to be a part of 618 correction. From my end, how much stop loss I can reduce, I've reduced traders. If market wants to take my stop loss, let it take. I'm not concerned. You are not very, if you are scared to give the stop loss, then you book off the profit here only. I will not repeat again. You're from where, bro? I'm from Bangalore, sir. 500 is your target. I already have a Delta Exchange account. What to do? That's the only method as of now to join the community group. BTC is fine. I'll see about other cryptocurrencies, what it is doing. ETH is there near seller pressure zone little bit. So ETH can correct. Along with that, if BTC correct, this profit what I made, it will go. I'm not worried about that. Please make it paid so that we can pay and join. I can't create account on it. See, I want to keep everything free in the channel. Yesterday, someone asked also, my team informed that, okay, you can pay and take the course content. But that is something which I don't prefer. I want to give things. So what's your name? I mean, A, and A is the first letter of your name. No. My name is Yatish. You can spell it as Yatesh. Correction, upside boom. We'll see. It became 50-50 situation. ETH is correcting. I'm from Pakistan. Ritesh, sir. Ritesh. Nice. Super. I'm also from Bangalore. Good, sir. Namma Bengaluru. I've already had account with cost to cost. I've come to cost to cost. For safe traders, I said to book here. I have come to cost. Now, why I did not book here? Because stop loss already trailed, and by losing this, I will not feel bad. But in case market goes up, if I miss out on this, I will feel bad. So that is my mindset. Risk, I know each and every trade I enter, I'm sure minimum I have to give 150 to 200 points risk for sure. That already with that mindset only I have come. So apart from that, I've reduced the risk also from my end. That's the best I can do, traders. And I can give you situations where, okay, this is the zone you can book, safe traders book. Why I say all that? Because of like the situation can happen. Even I'm from Bangalore. You are Hyderabad. No, sir. I'm from Karnataka, Bangalore. Can you speak Telugu and Tamil? I can speak Tamil. I can speak Kannada. Telugu I can understand. And if I speak Telugu, I don't think you will understand. You will forget Telugu. So that's how it is. Almost near SL. The issue is the seller re-entered near this zone. That was the issue where issue was created. Now basically for this trade, stop loss should be somewhere here. But I've trailed, I've kept it. If stop loss hits, fine. If it moves up, fine. I'll leave it to the market to decide. Sir, few words in Tamil, please. I'm feeling awkward. ஹலோ சார், எப்படி இருக்கீங்க? நல்லா இருக்கிறேன்னு நீங்கள் நல்லா இருக்கீங்கன்னு நான் நம்புகிறேன். எங்கள் சேனலுக்கு சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணலைன்னா பண்ணிக்கோங்க. நாங்கள் டெய்லி 8 o'clock லைவ் வருவோம். ஸோ உங்களுக்கு கிரிப்டோ பற்றி இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் இருந்துச்சுன்னா ஜாயின் பண்ணிக்கலாம். ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್? ಸ್ಪೀಕ್ ಇನ್ ತಮಿಳ್, ಸ್ಪೀಕ್ ಇನ್ ಕನ್ನಡ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊತೀನಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಚಾನಲ್ಗೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್. ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟೋ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ದಿನ 8 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಲೈವ್ ಬರ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನನ್ನಿಂದನೂ ಏನಾದರೂ ಒಂದು ಕಲಿಬೋದು ಅಂತ ನನಗೆ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ನೋಡೋಣ. I can speak more better Kannada and Tamil, but little awkward I'm feeling all of a sudden when you ask to speak. Malayalam. Little I can understand, sir. SL. SL taken. So our idea with this trade was this buyer pushed the market up, he pushed the market a bit lower. Expectation was this buyer might re-enter and he might push the market towards the upside to remove weak players. My target was somewhere here, right? So it gave 70% of the target. I asked safe traders to exit. My stop loss, what was there, I reduced. After reducing the stop loss, my expectation was okay, here when market is correcting, chances become 50-50. It should have broken this level. If it had broken this level, I don't care of market reaching this zone, only here only I would have booked and gone. From my end, stop loss was very small, so I did not exit at the upper level. Who exited at the upper level when I gave the update? Good. If not, fine. We will look for next setup. My whole dad side lives in Karnataka. Okay. Hello sir, that crypto strategy will work in 5 minutes time frame also? Yes. Only thing is little bit early signal you need, right? Early confirmation. For that I choose 1 minute. Now market condition. Let's see. ATH is trying to form a double bottom here. BTC is trying to come here. That's fine. ATH is trying to form a double bottom here. And here if someone enters here, one correction, here main correction. Soul has more space to move towards the downside is what I feel. Only if it sustains below this zone. If it sustains below this candle, if it comes near low, then it can sustain. So we'll look into it. US market, what is happening? What is happening? No moment, nothing. What is the next? Someone was saying no, after breakdown market can reverse. For me, if it comes to the zone, only then it might reverse is my opinion. We will see. It's holding now, it's holding. I told you, right? It's not yet given closing. Here, if it gives a closing also, red candle closing, fine. But it's not given closing. So again, we have to wait. One closing zone market should have come. It has not come to that zone. At this point of time, even though here I'm seeing this mindset is not bearish. Let market go below this zone. ETH. BTC again. BTC I will ignore now. ETH. Time frame is given a breakdown. It's formed a double bottom here. When I see in 1 minute time frame only, little bit more clarity I'm getting. Yeah. Finish correction, holding the zone. So too much correction has come. BTC correction and all is fine. I think something they're trying to do right now. So what we can try, some last trade I can try. Let's see first one is I'm checking traders on a higher time frame. What is the sentiment? What's happening in one more screen? I'm checking. If I'm taking the entry, I will let you know. Bullish side only is what I'm seeing. As long as market is holding on to this zone. But here selling pressure, selling. Here if I'm taking the risk, and ATH 24, for this at least so much reward I have to expect. Market moving up here, breaking these levels and all. The probability of that happening is 50-50. I'll wait. At least for some small scalping setup, if I have to take stop loss little more, I can reduce from my end. I've not taken this trade. I'm just what is your view? What do you think? Shall we expect long in Sol, bro? Thinking traders, I'm thinking here. Long possibility is there in Sol. Sol issue is 0.8. If all the three cryptos, if it is giving bullish side bias, no, then maybe I would have considered to enter. One is showing some bearishness, other thing is showing bullishness. That time what will happen? Confusion will get created. So minimum stop loss for Sol, if I enter no, will be here. And target, not getting 1:2 here. That's one issue. ATH here only up to this zone. If I try, I'll get 1:2. BTC though down. Those pieces awesome. I'm looking for reversal opportunity, but all the index is showing downside momentum. I'm thinking, okay, where do I enter here to capture a decent momentum? 1:2, but everything is showing upside moment to the zone. Yesterday also same situation I came across, but market went off down. But today little bit I think market will be in sync. 1.8 ATH. Current zone stop loss is reasonable. Target is 1:2. Soul is in a better position. BTC closing under 89k today. We'll see, sir. ITP for BTC will be 89. But everyone is saying 89. What is the issue? This buyer main re-entry zone is this. So if we enter somewhere here, a bigger spike I can expect. Now here though, little bit confusion is there. Sir, why don't you trade intraday in stocks? See, stock selection process only is a headache. Okay. Apart from that, let's say you're doing one, if you're looking at, let's say, in Nifty chart for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, if you keep spending time looking at the same chart, I look at only Nifty, Bank Nifty. So how many years I've been continuously looking at this chart, so my eyes is trained. So to a certain extent, a little bit that sentiment I'll be able to understand is my this one. But today, let's say I trade in Reliance, that chart pattern or sentiment will be different. HDFC Bank will be different. ITC will be different. So each stock has its own, character, I can say. So which stock to choose? How many this one's character to understand. So rather than understanding characters of individual stock, when I trade in Nifty, Bank Nifty, only two things I have to focus on day-to-day basis. So over a long period of time, if I keep spending time looking at that, I might be in a better position. That is the reason. What strategy you use for Nifty 9:30 AM or SL hunting or support resistance? SL hunting, support resistance. 9:30 strategy was created for you guys. I've done the backtest. My wife is the one who's trading with that strategy. I like to look at charts based on that. I want to take trades. That's my style. So, okay, Bank Nifty breakdown. Liquidation heat map was saying Bank Nifty liquidation is near 90,300. This is one zone. Another one is 88,000, 85,000. Complete conviction setup I'm not getting. Here it came, it reversed. Soul would have been better, I feel. Almost here. Fine traders, things are not looking that great as of now. So here, this is the zone. From here, maybe it can move. But again, I'll be going opposite to the trend. That is what I usually prefer to do. But entry area is gone too far. Bank Nifty, yeah. Bro, what is minimum capital for crypto trading? See, you can trade with 10,000, 20,000 also. But have a reasonable capital of 30,000, 50,000 so that you can learn. Right? For longer duration, you can stay in this market and learn. Any entry in gold? Let's see. Nothing, sir. Nothing in gold as of now. Slowly Nasdaq S&P 500 is moving towards the upside. There is one resistance area. BTC gave Doka today. Can say Doka also. It just went for some liquidity grab and it corrected. It is what I feel is the next setup will be available only after some time. Here, this one we did not take, but Sol also we did not take. One setup is over. Here confusion is there, the way how market is behaving, right? It's very slow momentum. So that means liquidity can get created both the side. Yeah, there's a breakdown, people trapping, again correction like this, it can come. So what I feel is, even though I am convinced, okay, there is a chance, but what is the success rate I have to judge, right? Success rate will be 50-50 like that. So 50-50 means little bit. Here for me success rate was good. Okay, probability of reversal. I mean when BTC was here. Here my conviction was good, so that quickly we decided to take it. Here issues are there. What we will do is we'll wait for some more time. Who entered the setup, fine, but if you have entered also, bring off your stop loss here so that your risk is not that much, and we will wait for some more time and we will look at other setups. Okay, no need to forcefully jump into any trade. सब नीचे है आज भी. Okay, but before moving down, one stop loss hunting has to happen, traders. So that stop loss hunting, will it happen or a trend reversal will happen? That you will get to know only after some time. What is BTC strategy? To know BTC strategy, you can join a crypto community group. Here in the pinned comment, we have given the crypto community group. We have thought the strategy here. One more strategy also is there based on EMA, but the stop loss hunting concept only too much aggressively I'm using right now. And today's a setup what we where is it? Today's the setup also ATH. This also we were able to capture based on the same concept. Okay. Now here little bit I was convinced, but at some point of time success rate became 50-50, so I just left it. Sol also nicely. Dow Jones is up more than 1%. That it's been up from opening only. It's Dow Jones is 1.5%, Nasdaq is 2.3%, S&P 500 1.9%. When I came live stream only, I've given you the reason. US market will open at a gap up. During the time, crypto market will correct a bit, but after that, both sentiment will match. I've discussed about it. So, what is 60-day challenge course? How will it help? Download our app, sir. In that, if you go to 60-day challenge course, there if you see the first video is free to watch. In that we have explained what is 60-day challenge course, how does it work, everything we have explained. So It is basically based on CPR and pivot point indicator, right? Using those strategies, we will be looking for opportunities. So looks good for entry. Entry missed. While me speaking about what was that? That stocks. Why I don't trade in stocks, I only trade in Nifty Bank Nifty. Well, explaining that concentration and all went there. Whatever it is. It is disrespectful if I take credit for a trade which I don't enter. So this whatever happens, this is not mine. Okay. Plan was there. This was the setup, but I did not execute. So I don't take any, if it hits the target also, it is not, I don't take the credit. My effort, if it was there, if I'd have taken the entry, then fine. I did not take entry, so I don't take credit for whatever happens in this trade. Does crypto follow technical like super trend line? I see very volatile instruments. Crypto has its own way of working. You have to, it's not very similar to Indian market. Concept is same. Support resistance will be there, trend lines will be there, patterns will work. But the way how it works, the way how volatility is there in crypto market, how you handle it is completely different. So for me also 8 to 9 months nicely I have taken time. Now we have increased the lot size also. Slowly we are going as per the plan. So idea is next 6 months whatever I learned, those things now in the course I have thought. In next 6 months more fine tuning, tweaking I will do. That again I will teach you guys. So that's how the community will grow. How to add CPR indicator in Delta Exchange? You go here, maybe if you search CPR, you will get pivot point standard, something like that you can use. It's not reflecting. Here if you see all these levels and all, it gets marked. That's up to you. You want to use it or not. R1, S1 and all you guys, many people use, right? That's up to you. Fine traders, the setup this one I'm not getting probability. One second. Nope. We can't short ETH right now. Indecision, this is a green candle, 1 minute time frame. Let's go to 5 minutes. No need to short as of now. See, if you short 50% chance, like I said, 50-50 chance is fine. Like that setup you can get. But thing is, the probability setup when you take, in that when success rate is 50-60, that is even better. Okay. Demand supply indicator in Delta Exchange. I don't think so. Oh, I don't take trade. Okay. Do you trade options in crypto? Side by side, little bit I am doing, but that and all is like testing purpose. Okay. One strategy I tested, it was working very well for 20-30 days. Then once again, because any strategy minimum 30 days, 60-90 days we have to test. So second month, third month when I'm testing, it's not giving proper results. So what and all fine tuning we can do for that setup, I'm thinking. If it works out, then in the group I will share. Hustle hunting strategy part 2, part 3 video. I'll make time, traders. I'll make time. Once I make time, I will share. This one, trend line rejection. Now, for me, main problem is certain zones I've kept in mind. Market is not near that zones. It is just forming lower highs, lower lows, and moving towards the downside. If market is moving down, sudden spike for stop loss hunting also is possible, or next reversal here also is possible. So both decide what to do. In between, if market is there, what to do. That is the problem. So when problem is like this, I have to wait for more time, more confirmation, only then I can decide, right? So that is where issue starts. Liquidation heat map, you see, directly will BTC go up to the zone and all? I don't think so. It has to remove some weak players. Okay. Trend line rejection. There's a no. Conviction. BTC. Soul is there. ETH. Okay. In BTC. Action. Very, very small risk setup. Before I take only, this keeps moving. Before I take only if it moves, what? Do you rely on any indicators for trading, or just follow technical support resistance? I use price action, I use stop loss hunting, I use Fibonacci levels. These three things I use. Intraday did not get it right. Anyways, setup, it's coming for re-entry zone. Here, any reversal, if it shows, I will enter. If there is no reversal, I'm not entering. Okay. Reversal. So OA data useful along with things you mentioned for Nifty and open interest is important. There you will get to know at what zone huge amount of call option buyers, sellers are sitting, and change in open interest regularly. If you keep seeing, you will get to know how they're shifting their positions, things like that. It's not sustaining this zone. Stop loss will be very small if market holds this zone. It feels like forcefully I'm taking a trade. I don't prefer to do that. I'll leave this. Next setup only if I see. I will, this zone, what I'm saying. Sorry. These zones, what I mean, or based on support and resistance or anything else. If I'm getting the setup, only then I will share. Okay. Now little bit like this volatility, like I said, no indecision is there. Let's not participate now. We will see after some time. Okay. If from here, if market moves up or down, doesn't matter. If it comes to the zone, I will inform. Okay. That is when we will plan the next trade. All right, traders. Thanks for participating. Only one small trade we took. The rest, no opportunity. Conviction was low. We will look later after some time. So your view on Nifty and Bank Nifty next week. Next week. Next day, what will happen? That only morning we will get to know. We will see. Okay. Uh, Sandeep Reddy sir, thank you for your contribution, but please next time don't do any monetary this one contribution. Only your like support, that's more than enough for me. Okay. Thank you for participating in the live stream traders. We will see later. Okay. Srinivas sir, if you're watching, take care. Hope you have good time in US. Any good trade post in free group? We'll see. Alright. Thanks for participating traders. We will see. Now confusion is there. No need to trade. Take care. Take care. Bye bye. This people who are watching the live stream in portrait, no, the issue is comments and a little bit I don't see. So what you guys can do, you can come to the one more live stream which I conduct every day. Okay. Okay. Many messages I've not read. Okay. Malayali and Tamil are almost similar, but people who know Malayalam, for them Tamil is easy. People who knows Tamil, Malayalam is a bit difficult only. I'm already using Delta. How to join? That's do you trade live in Nifty or only crypto? How do I join you? In Indian market, I trade every single day, but I don't do any live or anything as such in that, as per SEBI regulation. Okay. Thank you for participating, everyone. I'll see you after some time if I get the setup. Bye bye. Take care.